Hello guys, welcome to another video, and my last video did pretty well, so I'm actually going to do another Devlog video. This is not for the tripod lands, as that one's we're gonna work on more content before I do another Devlog for that. Sorry if I said it wrongly or something. Well, so the mod I also worked on, like, this is before the Trifo lands, and I actually kind of have a first release for this. It's in like alpha release, and the alpha release of this mod is like, the mod is actually called Mini Editions Free. If you know my M Creator page, I don't know if you guys know, because well, I never really yeah, I actually said something. I made a M Creator Devlog before. Well, it was for a mod that never came to be, so not much to worry about. Oh, you're seeing some cool stuff, but hold on. So basically, I made these two other mods before, called Mini Editions 1 and Mini Editions 2. Well, the first one was actually just called Mini Editions. They were attempts to just add random content into the game to make it more stuff. The first one did alright. The second one, but I lost the interest in the first ones, and after a while I decided to make a second one, but issues occurred and that kind of screwed up the whole thing, so I had to make the second one was basically abandoned, and I haven't touched it for a while until pretty recently when I'm making MA free. Well, I did work on another mod called Strange Plants. I will not do any devlogs on that because, well, it's already been out, and there's been several releases for that mod. It's kind of hard to do a devlog on something already kind of put a lot of stuff, it's already been out and it's been out for a while. But I want to show you the mods now. Here's the content in the mod. First is the blocks. Look at that. That's actually a lot. And here's the materials and foods. Pretty cool. And the equipment and gadgets. Note, this is not an actual gun. It's the paint sprayer. Well, I want to try to summarize everything. I won't really mess with anything around here, as there's not much. For this is steel. That's going to be used for a lot of gadgets and building blocks. Pretty cool. Meteorite crystal. This would be used for a upcoming new material, more in-game material. This will be obtained from the planned meteorite structure. Another one is amber. Not much. Here's asbestos. Yep, asbestos, or asbestos, whatever you want to call it. And some salt, and also flour right there. This actually has some building materials and an armor set. Pretty cool. Let's talk about the blocks. This is more interesting. So basically, here's the checkered. This has been out since throughout my whole entire MA Mini Edition series. It's kind of one of the staples of it. So look at that. Checkered. Pretty cool. This kind of looks like clay. Well, I'm not the one who made these textures. I don't know if you know the person behind the textures, as they commented on the last video, or yeah, under the Trifoland dev video, but their name is S_cabbage, and they made the texture. Pretty cool, awesome. Shout out to them for that. There's the fancy variants. The texture stays to the original. Pretty cool, awesome. And here's then some more of the original stuff. Actually, the steel and the flour are also part of the original series. Well, the steel right now is just a ingot, not even a nugget. But in my original, it was a nugget, a block, and an armor and tool set. But we are not going to add an armor and tool set. I might try to get a nugget for this. But steel will be used in more interesting stuff. You'll find out. I've already mentioned that already. So let's get back to the blocks. One more thing before we truly talked about the new blocks in depth is the glass. The special glass is not much. I will probably plan to re-add the special glass, like the weighted and phantom glass. In the original MA, this was before the introduction of tilted glass. There was dark glass. That was basically tinted glass actually. Before tinted glass was added. But I did not add that in MA2. But I really barely added anything to MA2 before it was just I was done with it. And also it actually has the panes for it, so that's pretty cool. I really like the recycled glass. Look at that, it's so cool, so nice. And here's this. Oh, it's actually even nicer. It's just nice and clean. Okay, I think that's all from the original stuff. Let me remember, hold on. To talk about this new blocks, Bubblestone, let me find that cave. You probably saw it earlier on when I was just moving around the world. Hold on, where is it? I saw it. But it's a really cool thing, and you could actually find it. I'm still working on how to make a common and uncommon. Oh, okay. For some reason, the X-rays are already the weird X-ray glitch is already showing the stuff in the caves. I don't know, but where's the actual cave? I have literally no clue why the X-ray stuff is occurring. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Hold on, shoot. Oh, right there. That's the cave. That's actually pretty cool. So basically, this is the first biome in the mod. More biomes are going to be added, but this is the first. And well, look how cool this cave is. So these are the new crystals, but for some reason with M Creator, it doesn't actually glow naturally. You have to actually do some more blocks to make it actually glow. So it's kind of glowing, but it's not really glowing until you actually have to react to the block. Weird, but hey, who cares? So you will see that these actually glow, and if you go down, you get even more of these crystals. And also the bubble stone. Actually, a fun fact. Originally, all these textures, the crystals and the bubble stone, was originally meant for another mod under the name Strange Geology. It was supposed to be another version of Strange Plants, but for geology and rocks and all that cool stuff. But I decided at the last minute just to maybe go ahead and make MA free, and I just called these textures and put it there. So yeah, the glow crystals are new. That's a new thing. Well, so basically, here's the actual crystal. If you want to actually have it, if you want to get this, it's cool. It's not these are pretty. I like these textures a lot. They're kind of better than just the normal amethyst. I don't know, where's the normal amethyst? Although I do like it. It's just actually that's pretty bright. Well, the glow crystal's bright. Hold on. I don't know, where's the amethyst? See how it's not much. I think these are have more character and stuff, the textures. Still shout out to S_cabbage for that. Well, so that's all the crystals you can see. And the bubble stone, it could be there's the normal bubble stone, there's the polish, and the bricks. I might actually make a plan to make a bubble stone dungeon or something cool like that. I'm not too sure. A lot of things are gonna be the whole point of MA free is just add a lot of cool, interesting stuff into Minecraft, or just a lot of stuff into Minecraft. So it feels like a whole new game with all this content to mess around. Because vanilla is very lacking, and that's boring. Yeah. So that's all the bubble stone shenanigans, or all that bubble stone stuff. let's go back at the top, and I want to show you another ore. Oh, hold on. Boom. It's not gonna get dark now. Okay, let's get back up. Let's get back up. Okay, here's the ore that... Okay, why is it the x-ray thing? Ignore the x-ray. Here's this. This unexpected ore is something that at first you might not really mind, because it's like, what is this weird white ore that kind of looks like this? Like, it's just there. Well, the ore is known as asbestos. I mentioned asbestos, but I showed you only this. And there's some other ores, but I will talk about that later. So asbestos is, well, a quick history lesson. Asbestos was used back then when we didn't really know the dangers about it, and it was actually used in like flame retardant stuff, like flame retardant like equipment. There's a lot more out to it, but I don't want to explain all the history of it. I'm just going to tell you that it's been used for flame proofing stuff because it's actually resistant to heat, like a fire and stuff, so it can't be burned. Fun fact, asbestos was used as a fake snow in the Wizard of Oz. So yeah, think about that. Well, so asbestos is really cool because, well, you get the blocks. Here's the block of asbestos, aka the storage block, and here's like the bricks and stairs and there's tiles and for some strange reason, M-Creator has this thing where like walls don't work now. Like, I think you saw in the last video when the fences didn't work for like the wood types, but I have no clue why. I hope M-Creator fixes it with their like 1.19 like really like up their 1.19 like thing. Just I hope they fix it with the new updates or something. Well, there you go. Well, you would wonder what this was. This weird crystal looking ore. Well, I already mentioned what the thing was. Salt. The ore is salt. You can find these in oceans and yeah. Okay, here's the three ocean ores. So this one can be found like in your normal like caves and stuff. Not too interesting. The other one is sand. This is pretty unique, as actually let me show you how unique it is. It has gravity. I don't think there's any ores I know of that actually has gravity. That's actually pretty cool. So you could actually kind of mine it without mining it. Let me actually see if that's even possible. You could actually mine it without mining it. Yep, look at that. You didn't have to mine it. So you could actually bypass it altogether. Pretty cool. But it's just salt. Like, that's not like too game breaking. So salt, the plans are salt is going to get used for like foods and stuff, like preserving. So you can have like jerkies and like just all that jerkies and maybe some more preserved type foods. It's going to be cool. It's going to be awesome. Maybe it'd be cool to make it into like building blocks, but I'm not too sure. I wonder, should salt be used for building blocks as well? If you say yes, write it down in the comments. And it might be added. I don't know. There's already an alpha release. Maybe another alpha release could actually add salt as a building block. Maybe, I don't know. It's there. Well, another type of salt you will know is pink salt. Oh yeah, here's the block. This is normal salt block. Okay, we got that. Pink salt. Yeah. So pink salt is a kind of a cooler salt, in my opinion. I think it's cooler because it's a unique color. It's pink. It's a pink colored salt. This can actually be found in like more mountainous biomes. I don't know all the biomes that can be spawned, but I know like some like the gravel hills and I don't know. I just know some do actually have salt. like spawning on them, and that's really cool. And so basically, this will also probably use it for the same purposes. But, well, let me show you the ore and the block, and, well, you already know that. Okay, let me show you the unique thing about pink salt. Have you seen, like, went to the certain stores? I don't know which store, like maybe decoration stores? I don't know, but, and, oh, that's a cool cave. That's a really cool bubblestone cave. Here's something I like. Okay, you've probably seen salt lamps before, and well, I decided to add salt lamps in the mod. Look at that. That is cool, isn't it? So it's just basically salt as a light source. That is pretty cool, and that's now in the mod. So if you do want a salt lamp in your house, there we go. It may freeze for you then. There's not really any recipes in the mod so far, so yeah, the alpha does not have recipes added, but don't worry, soon it will have recipes. Yeah, so there we go. What else I want to show you? Oh wait, tiki torches. Tell me another mod already has tiki torches that I have made called, well, the mod is called Strange Plants, and it already has tiki torches, but the difference is in this mod is there's a soul variant. That's actually pretty cool, isn't it? Look at that. That's pretty cool. Not much. Soul tiki torch produces way less light than your normal tiki torch. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, what else I want to show you? This is the one last blocks I want to show you before I'm done. Well, Meteorites. Meteorite is going to be a new like blocks you find in these structures called basically just meteorites, or I don't know what the name will be, but you find meteorite. Meteorite can be found as like a normal, like you find it in structures. They will actually have two new ores, the meteorite crystal and the planned meteoric iron. The reason meteoric iron is going to be planned as a netherite but iron. That's what it is, an iron, but it's actually like netherite kind of, as it's more like netherite and the fire resistance, like it won't be burned in lava. That's pretty cool, but hey, that's not much. You can find this could be cool. It might be tied to achievements that I'll probably add later on in the alphas for this. Yeah, pretty cool. Actually, before we go, I'll actually kind of tell you, here's something too special about this. Glow glass, well, it glows. That's not much. It's basically a glowstone, but as a glass. I'm soon going to add glow sand, which you can find in the Nether, and it's like glow desert biome in there, and you can get enough glow sand to make glow glass. That's pretty cool. It might also be made into like glow sandstone, maybe. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas. And another thing is obsidian glass. So if you have an obsidian build, hold on. Let me use TNT to show you how great this block is. There we go. Oh, well, I need to. Here, I'm going to show you how awesome obsidian glass is. Look how awesome that is. Obsidian glass is like a glass that you can add to any builds that has obsidian. Like if you were making an obsidian fortress and you want to at least look out of it, there you go. Obsidian glass is made for that. That's pretty awesome. And that's it. Well, few more things before I'm done. Here he is, the fire suit. This is made out of asbestos, and yes, there's no final texture for the fire suit in the armor. But don't worry, they will get added soon in the next alpha or something. It's just on temp because it takes a while to make a texture for that. And well, it's cool. Basically, the special thing is it gives you fire resistance. So this is actually a perfect armor to bring when you're going to the Nether. I think that's kind of good. So you actually have pretty good armor to actually wear. And gives you fire resistance, so it's actually really good to actually have it. And you just make it out of asbestos. Wait, and also I'm gonna probably make it, you have to use leather or something, so I guess it's not be too overpowered. But it's pretty cool. And that's pretty awesome. And also, something even better for you in your Never expedition is a fire extinguisher. Because after all, fires are bad. Say you accidentally light something on fire in your house, like your house caught on fire from a lightning strike. That's pretty unfortunate. See all these fires? Oh my god, look at all these fires. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Well, with the fire extinguisher, it takes a while. It's gonna be slow, but look at that. It's already putting out the fire. You might have to put multiple at a time, but luckily it doesn't take any durability, so you can actually spam it infinite times. But the great thing is, it will put out any fires in your buildings. It might be slow, but hey, it's great. It's better than trying to get water. Yeah, that's actually really awesome. I don't know if you will use the foam or it will just become water. I personally like the foam because it makes it more realistic, as fire extinguishers are not going to just use water. They're going to probably use some type of non-water fluid. Like, if you know, like actual fire extinguishers use like this foam thing. They use actual like foam. I don't know what the type of foam is, but it's used to actually like put out fires, because some fires can't be put out with water, so you need it. So it's actually useful for that. And one last thing before I'm done. Let me show you something really cool. I'm actually really happy with this. So let's get white concrete. I don't think it's powder. It's just the block. So in Minecraft, concrete, like to make concrete you need dyes. Okay, actually no, here I'm gonna restate it. In Minecraft, if you want to like deal with certain things, say like wool, you have to dye the sheep to like shear it. Or you actually have to craft the dye with it. Well, the problem is you're losing precious dyes. Say you're in a biome where there's not a lot of red flowers. Problem is, you love using red in your builds. You might not have enough red to complete your builds, as you'll run out of dyes for it. But the great thing is, the paint sprayer can like help you with that. So let me like do this. Let me make a cube. See this white cube? That's your build. Just say that's like your build and you want to paint it. Normally, if it's like concrete, you have to craft it into like the actual thing. Like the actual powder, red powder, and then put it in water and do that. But that would take forever. And that's just wasted, and you lose a crap ton of dyes for it. Or if you have sheep, you have to dye the sheep that color, and then you have to shear it. That's not as bad, but you're still losing the dye. Well, instead of doing that, you could just make yourself a paint sprayer and paint it. See? Look at that. That is awesome. And the great thing is, you do not lose dye at all. So you can have one dye, and you can actually paint infinite amount of blocks, as long as it's the right type of blocks, like concrete, white wool, crap, I forgot what else. I don't know about powder. Sure, I forgot what the others were. Might have to look back to remember what was the other dye things. Wool. Oh yeah, glass. Oh yeah, glass too. That's actually pretty useful for glass. So it's actually kind of a more efficient way of using your dyes without needing to spin your dyes. Pretty awesome. And, well, that should be all. I think I've pretty much explained everything as like quickly and like not like a crap ton of information to bore you. Well, I will make the Triphobia 2 devlog, the Triphobia devlog for like the second episode. There's no actual Triphobia 2 coming out. I'm just saying like there's just gonna be a second episode of the devlog coming out. And I'm actually happy with the last videos, like people like the mod. I hope you also like this mod, and it's already out, so please check it out, leave feedback, just Just like my stuff. It'd be nice. Well, if you did like this today's video, and you do like my mods and all that stuff, and you want to see more of this, please like and subscribe, as it would mean a lot to me. And I'm trying to reach 100 subs. If I can reach 100 subs, I would do something really cool. And one last thing before I'm done is I'm gonna leave a link to my M Creator page so you can actually see my mods and stuff. So I think that's it. Please like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. And have a great day. Bye.